He was making a recording of a memorial placed on the street for a deceased friend. Police say they did find a loaded handgun and suspected drugs on Joyner. The armed robbery investigation is continuing.
Welcome back to We the People University. My name is Abiyah Israel, former police officer and former sheriff's deputy. Now, if you're guessing we have another ridiculous police encounter, you will be guessing right. The Baltimore Police Department. All right, where do we start? You have a guy who's at a memorial for a friend who recently passed away. And while he's at that memorial, here comes the police officers from the Baltimore City Police Department. And they stated that he is an armed robbery suspect. Now, if he is a suspect and he matches a description, then by all means. But here's the problem. The suspect was 6 foot or 6'1" in height, wearing a brown hoodie. This guy is 5'7", wearing a red shirt, standing at a memorial on a public sidewalk. And the police come and they grab him. And what happens next, I'll let you guys see. Let's check out this video.
The Baltimore City Police Accountability Board is reacting to the arrest of 24-year-old Jamon Joyner, captured on police body-worn camera.
Initially discussed with the behavior that I witnessed on that video.
The video obtained by 11 News shows the takedown of Joyner by several officers on East Oliver Street, May 23rd, including one officer pointing a service weapon directly at Joyner's temple.
I can't breathe. Yo, right here, right there. Yo, reach back over. What you just put in my pocket?
So you hear the guy in the video ask the officers, hey, what did you just put in my pocket? He was arrested for possession of a gun, as if that's illegal, but he was also arrested for possession of drugs. And his attorneys never refuted the fact that he may have had drugs on him, but it still does not give the police officers the right to slam him to the ground and place their gun to his temple, because if that guy just happens to jerk or flinch the wrong way and that gun goes off, now what?
In a statement, Police Accountability Board Chair Joshua Harris writes, I am sure that nowhere in the officer training is it justifiable to point a gun at point-blank range at the temple of an already subdued suspect.
It's under investigation, but if you've ever been fighting with a guy who has a gun and he's trying to free his hands, then you try to do whatever you can to get him in custody.
The officers involved remain on duty.
That's disturbing. I mean, if folks are able to do these things and these actions go unchecked, if while an investigation is occurring, an individual is still able to operate as if his business is as usual.
As 11 News has reported, the officers were searching for an armed robbery suspect when they approached Joyner. His attorneys claim he was making a recording of a memorial placed on the street for a deceased friend. Police say they did find a loaded handgun and suspected drugs on Joyner. The armed robbery investigation is continuing. Joyner's attorneys are glad the 17-member Police Accountability Board is demanding answers.
I don't have to tell you what this is. What do you see? What do you see? You do not see an officer fighting for his life. And anything other than that is a joke.
The case against the man in the video was dismissed, but get this, he was about to start a brand new job. And who knows how bad he needed that job. Who knows if he was behind in rent, behind on his car note, he finally gets a job and he can start over. But guess what? He spends 54 days behind bars. In the article that you can find pinned below, you will read that the guy who was actually suspected of the robbery was taken into custody. And the man in the video was never released. And again, as I just said, he missed his job for matching a description that he never really matched in the first place. That is the awesome policing in America today. Always record the police and always know your rights. And the more I see these videos, the more I'll try and do my part to help expose the tyranny that's going on. We the People University, signing off.